Alright, so I had a grand idea. Raya and the Last Dragon's trailer was released a while ago, and I have since watched it. And I thought it would be a great idea, since a lot of these review channels are doing this kind of thing, is kind of look over the footage that was revealed in this trailer and in some of the TV spots, and just give you guys a detailed breakdown of some of the major plot points that might be featured in Raya and the Last Dragon. So, with that being said, let's jump right into the breakdown video. Alright, so the first and obvious plot point that I'm not going to go into too deep because it's quite obvious is that the first half of the movie will most likely feature Raya and Tuk Tuk traveling around the world trying to find Sisu, who is apparently the last dragon, to find her, awaken her, and basically get Sisu to stop a darkness which appears to be consuming the land, and I'll dive into that a little bit later. Also, pointing out something to do with the Sisu dragon is that Sisu appears a lot in the trailer, and in some of the scenes, I've noticed that she appears with this kind of gemstone, this kind of glowing, kind of bluish white gemstone that she appears to be carrying around. Now, I'm kind of linking this to the Chinese Eastern dragon folklore. If you don't know what I'm referring to, in Chinese folklore for the Eastern dragons, there's big, long, serpentine dragons, very similar to how Sisu herself looks. Is they carry around these ball-like orbs, which contains their powers and their wisdom. So obviously, this is kind of just a kind of fun Disneyified take on the whole orb of power that these Chinese dragons carry around. And I don't know what this gemstone is going to do in the movie, whether it's going to have some significance. We know it will have some significance because, I mean, Susu carries it around with her everywhere, as it would seem. So obviously, it has some importance to either the plot or just Sisu herself, which is very interesting. And I like how it kind of is very reminiscent of the Eastern dragon folklore. But yeah, moving on. The villain. Who is the villain in Raya and the Last Dragon? The answer to this is very simple. In the trailer and some of the TV spots, there is a mention of a character by the name of Namorari. And Namorari appears to be one of the characters that's very antagonizing, and even so much as so, in one of the TV spots that was revealed, Raya herself says that she's kind of been corrupted. She might even be controlling the darkness itself, which is a very interesting plot point, and I can't wait to see how that actually goes down. But yeah, it seems that Namarai, however you pronounce that name, is going to be involved with the darkness that's consuming their land and making everybody all aggro and want to fight each other and go to war. So it seems like this character is going to have a big role to play as part of an antagonist role and everything like that. It's very interesting, and I can't wait to see how this all pans out. But yeah, it looks like we're actually going to be getting a villain in this movie, because the last Disney Pixar movie that was revealed that was kind of dealing with fantastical elements. I'm looking at the movie Onward. There actually wasn't even a villain in that movie. But yeah, so let's move on to the next thing I kind of discovered about this trailer. Raya and the Last Dragon is going to be taking elements from Japanese/Chinese folklore, as we see examples of the characters that have been referred to as the Ongis, Sisu herself, and even Tuk Tuk are basically creatures that appear in Chinese/Japanese folklore. And even the movie itself takes place in a very Chinese inspired environment. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about some of the stuffs I found in the trailer. Let me know if you agree with some of the plot points I found and dug up for you guys. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for my review of Raya and the Last Dragon on Disney Plus.